Hello students, yesterday I told you about the prime numbers, but I did not tell you few details about the prime numbers, few rules which are there. The rules are, the rule is 1. 1 is uh, 1. The number 1 is neither prime nor composite. It is not prime nor composite. So 1 cannot be prime nor composite. So 1 we can omit it. So prime numbers always starts from, it always starts from 2. Prime number always starts from 2. Now the second is, even number cannot be prime number except 2. So even number, even number, even number. What is an even number? Even number means which is divisible by 2. Let us take a number 40. Now to check it is divisible by 2 or no. So divide 40 by 2. 2 2 is 4, 0. So answer is, therefore here in the end we get a 0. Therefore 40 is divisible by 2. 40 is divisible by 2. Therefore this is a even number. So basically even number ends with 2, 4, 6, 8 and 0. So even number ends with 0. So if you take an even number, if I write a number 2, 5, 6, this is a even number. Because this is even number, it cannot be a prime number. This number cannot be a prime number. It is not a prime number. So only the number 2, which is an even number and is the prime number. Other than this, all even number cannot be prime number except 2. Now the third is, prime number has 2 factors. Like yesterday I told you, prime number has 2 factors. Now let us write some numbers which will help you to understand more. Like if I take 14, 15, 23 and 7, 6. I took these numbers. Now look at these numbers. What I said is that even number cannot be a prime number except 2. Now look at this. What are the even numbers? 14 is even number, 6 is even number. So 14 and 6 cannot be prime. So we can cut these 2 numbers. Remaining numbers we have with us is 15, 23 and 7. Here we are trying to find what are the prime numbers. So because 6 and 14 are even numbers, they cannot be prime. Now we have left this 15, 23 and 7. Next rule is, prime number has 2 factors, 1 and itself. So what are the factors of 15? What are the factors of 15? Now 15, 1 into 15 and 2 table it will not go, 3 into 5, then we go to 4 table it will not go, and then we go to 5 table, that is 5 into 3, and 6 table it will not go, 7 table also it will not go, and then it goes on the 15 table. So the factors of 15 are, what are the factors of 15? The factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. So it has 4 factors. It has 4 factors. If you go at 23, 23 has 1 into 23 and no more. So how many factors has? 1 and 23. We have 2 factors. If you look at 7, 7 also has 1 into 7. It has 1, 7. It has 2 factors. So now look here, what is it? prime number has two factors, 1 and itself. Now here if you look at 15, 15 has how many? 4 factors. 23 has 2 factors, 1 and itself, that is 23, and 7 has 1 and 7, which is 2 factors again. So therefore 7 and 23, 23 and 7 are prime numbers. These two are prime number. Okay, now we'll see divisibility. So what is divisibility? Divisibility means a number when divided by another number, the remainder should be 0. Remainder should be 0. Okay, so now let us take a number 30. Let us take a number 36. I want to check if this is divisible by 2. So what I will do, I will divide 36 by 2. So 2 ones are 2, get 1 here, and minus, and here 6, this 6 will come down, that is 6, 2 8s are 16, and 0. So we have got a remainder 0. So we can say that 36 is divisible by 2. Therefore 36 is divisible by 2. 36 is divisible by 2. So now what if I give you a big number like 7239? Is it divisible by 3? Is it divisible by 3? Or if I give you a number 7468, is it divisible by 4? Is it divisible by 4? So now as the number becomes big, it becomes hard to find a divisibility. But when the number is small, it is easy to find out the divisibility. That's why we have to study about divisibility, so that when we do maths, we can finish the work easily by following certain rules. Okay, so let us see for 2, 5 and 10. We will be seeing for all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10. 11 also will be looking. So we will be seeing how to find out if the numbers are divisible by any of these numbers. We'll be seeing this. But first we'll look into 2, 5 and 10. So 2. So for 2, if the number is even, then it is divisible. It is divisible, even number. Now what is even number? Like I told you, even number is a number which ends with like 256, 398, 424, 1268, 962. Now look at all this. Are they divisible by 2? Look at the end. 6, 8, 4, 8, 2. They are all even numbers. They are all even numbers. Because they are even number, they are divisible by, these numbers are divisible by 2. So any even number, they are always divisible by 2. Now if we take for 5, any number that ends with 5, let us take a number 675. So this number ends with 5. Or any number that ends with 0, 200, end is 0. 760 925. Now look at these numbers. The end is 0 or 5. If the end is 0 or 5, they are all divisible by 5. And for 10, if any number ends with 0, like 20, it is divisible by 10. Or take 1000 or 760, 290. Take all this number, it ends with 0. Therefore, these numbers are always divisible by 10. So, for 2, it has to be even number. If the number is even number, they are divisible by 2. If the number ends with 5 or 0, they are divisible by 5. And if the number ends with 0, then they are divisible by 10. Okay. Now let us see for 4, 8, 3 and 9. Okay, let us see 3. Now let us take a number 273. Let us see if this number is divisible by 3. One way we can find is divide 273 by 3. 2 9 ja 3 9 ja 27, 0 and 3. 3 1 ja 3, that is 0. Therefore, this number is divisible by 3. What if I take a number 672? Is this number divisible by 3? Or if I take 7923, is this number divisible by 3? So should we do so much division and get it wrong or right? So there is an easy method to do, that is add the 3 numbers. That is, add them. 6 plus 7 plus 2. If they are divisible by, after adding them, answer we get 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. This 15 is divisible by 3 because we get 15. Check 15 with 3. 3 5s are 15. So we get 0. Therefore, it is remainder 0. Therefore, this number is divisible by 3. If you take for this number, 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 3. 7 plus 9 is 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. So, this again gives 21. 21 is again divisible by, 21 is divisible by 3. 3 7s are 21. Because this is divisible by 3, this number is again divisible by, we can say this number is divisible by 3. So what you have to do to find the divisibility of 3, we have to add all those numbers. Add all the numbers and then check and divide it with 3. If it is remainder is 0, then they are divisible by 3. Now what for 9? For 9 also it is the same. If I give the number 6793, same thing for 9. Add all the numbers and check if they, when you divide by 9, if the remainder is 0. So 6 plus 7 plus 9 plus 3. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 9, that is 22. 22 plus 3, 25. So we get the answer 25. Now divide this by 9. 9, we get 9 2s are 18 and the remainder is 7. This remainder is not 0. Therefore, this number is not divisible. This number is not divisible by 9 because after adding we got the answer 25, and after adding we got the answer 25, and after we divided by 9 we did not get remainder 0. Now let us take another number for 9. Let us take a number 2367. Now let's check for 9. Let's check for 9. Now add 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. 16 plus 2, 18. Now divide this 18, which you got 18, divided by 9. 9 2s are 18. So you get remainder. You're getting the remainder 0. Therefore, this number 236 is divisible by 9. It is divisible by 9. So I will go again for 3 and for 9. Add the numbers. Like see, for 3 we added the numbers. For 9 also we added the numbers. After adding the number, divided by 3 for 3 and for 9 divided by 9. And if the remainder is 0, then it is divisible by 3 or it is divisible by 9. Okay, now let us see for 4 and 8. Now in 3, now if I want to find if they are divisible by, if a number is divisible by 4 or not. Now let us take a number 62936. Now let us see if this number is divisible by 4 or not. So how do you do this? For 4, you just consider the last two numbers. The last two number is 36. This 36 divided by 4. This 36 is divided by 4. What do we get? 4 9 ja 36. Remainder is 0. Since you got the remainder 0, this full number is divisible by 4. Okay. If you take another number 96235 let us take such a big number. Now the last two digits are 54. So take this two digit and divide it by 4. Now 4 ones are 4. You get 1 here and here 14. 4 3s are 12. Remainder 2. So here remainder is not 0. Remainder is not 0. So because remainder is not 0, this number is not divisible by 4. It is not divisible by 4. This number is not divisible by 4. So for divisibility of 4, take the last two numbers divided by 4, and if the remainder is 0, then divisible by 4. If remainder is not 0, not divisible by 4. For 8, take the number. Let us take the same number, 96235 For 8, take the last three numbers, 3, 5 and 4. We have to take for 4 we have to take only last two numbers. For 8 we have to take last three numbers. So now divide these last three numbers by 8. Number what we get here is, we get 35. So we can do here is 9, 8 4s are 32. So here we get remainder 3 and here 4. 8 4s are 32. We got remainder 2. So here the remainder is 2 and it is not 0. It is not 0. Because it is not 0, this number is not divisible by 8. This number is not divisible by 8. Okay. So for 4, what do we understand? For 4 we take last 2 and for 8 we take last 3 numbers. And divide that. For 4, divide these last 2 numbers with 4, and for 8, divide the last 3 numbers with 8. If remainder is 0, it is divisible by 4. If remainder is not 0, it is not divisible. This is not divisible. And this is also not divisible. Not divisible. Because remainder is 2. Remainder is not 0. Okay, let us now see for 6. Now 2, 3, 7, 8, 4. So for 6, we have to check. For 6, it's a little different. We have to check if this number is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. These two check we have to do. If this number is divisible by 2, if the number is divisible by 2, and if the number is divisible by 3, then it is divisible by 6. So we'll check for divisible by 2. Is this even or no? The last number is 4. Therefore, it is a even number. This number is a even number because the last digit is 4. Because the last digit is 4, it is a even number and it is divisible by 2. Now for 3, what we have to do is, we have, like I told you, we have to add them. For 3, we have to add 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8 plus 4. What do we get? 5. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. Now divide this 24 by 3. 3 8s are 24. So we get a remainder. So therefore, this is divisible by 3 also. This number is divisible by 2. This number is divisible by 3. Therefore, this number is divisible by 6. So for 6, it is little different. You have to check for 2 and 3. Now let's take a number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now we have to check this for divisibility of 6. Check for division. To check the divisibility of 6, what did I say? We have to see for 2 and 3. You have to check for 2 and we have to check for 3. Now check for 2. Is this number an even number? Let's check it out. The last digit is 3. Therefore, this is odd number. This is odd number. Because this number is odd number, it is not divisible by 2. Because it is not divisible by 2, we can directly say this is not divisible by 6. This number is not divisible by 6. I hope you all understood. And it has to satisfy both. It has to satisfy 2 and 3. If it doesn't satisfy any one, then it is not divisible.